This is how you can hack your nervous system to make more gains in the gym. What we have here is called the inverted U curve. And what it demonstrates is we have optimal and suboptimal states of arousal. And your state of arousal is primarily dictated by your nervous system state. So we can see here on the left side, when you're not in a high state of arousal, you're probably feeling very chill, you're feeling very relaxed, very conducive to healing and recovery, but not conducive to performance. And as you go up that state of arousal, this very nice point where it is just guns blazing, it's doing really well. And that's the state of arousal you want when you are going for a big lift or when you are going for some work, speech, or presentation that you got to do. Then what happens if you over caffeinate, if you're overly anxious, if you're over aroused, that can actually freak you out. You can start to feel anxious, and that's going to negatively impact upon your performance. So how can you apply this to your own lifting? How can you apply this to your own exercise? When preparing for a lift, you want to be G'd up. You want to get into that state of arousal. You want to get locked in, but you don't want to G yourself up so hard where, like, you know how back in the day when I was watching videos, people would slap each other before they do lifts. That's probably inching into that too aroused state. So you want to get into the state of arousal, but then once you're done lifting, you don't want to stay in that highly stimulated zone because you can't actually sleep well, you can't recover, you're kind of fried. So it really helps to just kind of sit and breathe and relax. And that's what rest periods are for. I make sure when I'm resting at the gym, I'm just trying to breathe slowly. I'm trying to bring myself back into a good state. This ability to shift nervous system states is so important when it comes to recovery, training, performance. It's something that I personally use literally every single day to make sure my energy levels are good and that I don't feel fried, burnt out by the end of the day.